Good morning, guys. The weather is shit today. I don't feel as good as I did yesterday. I should have got a bit more sleep, I think. And my face feels like it's covered in spots. Okay. I'm gonna chill in bed for a bit longer and then get up and get shit done. I'm gonna go get in the shower in a minute. I think today what I want to do is get a few more videos, or 2 videos maybe, done for the watch channel. Probably go live, paint some models, because the weather's not so nice today. Yeah, it's not as nice as it was yesterday, which is a shame because it was beautiful yesterday. But there are bits of blue. I guess we could see if we could go out and do something. I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll have to just finish getting ready now. A parcel has arrived. I feel like this is the rest of the stuff for my watch stuff. So let's open it up and have a look. Ooh. It is the Slater scales. And my white gloves, let's try them on. Oh my god, they're so soft. I got medium, so I hope they fit. Yes, they do. It's a nice fit as well. Aha, now I'm a freaking magician. Da, 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 da. But yeah, this is so I can like review the watches. It just makes it easier because look, you can polish the watch as you're doing it, which just means there's no finger marks on the glass or the case whilst you're doing it, because that's one of the big things, especially when you're up close. Let's open the Slater and have a quick look. Wow, that is a nice scale, isn't it? See if it's got a battery in. It has. Awesome, that has all came now. So I have the white gloves, and I have the scale, and I have the caliper, which means I can do proper in-depth reviews and literally review the entirety of a watch, which is awesome. But anyway, right now I'm halfway through the great debate, EU referendum. Pretty much a big mess, and there's a lot going on. So I thought, because I don't really know what I'm going to be doing today, I'm probably just going to be shooting videos for the other channel. I'm going to give my reasons for wanting to leave. How about that? So, itsKibble's reasons for wanting to leave. Britain is, or UK is, the 5th largest economy in the world. The 5th largest economy in the world, and the 2nd largest in Europe, apart from Germany. The euro is the biggest pile of crap in the world. The euro, the single currency, it doesn't work. And the only proof I have to give to this is UK, Poland, and Sweden. Those 3 countries in the euro have our own currency. I'm sure there's a few more, but we have kept our own currency. The pound, the krona, and the Polish one is called, let me have a look, the zloty, or something like that. Zloty? Something like that. Sorry for my pronunciation. Those 3 countries are doing better than a lot of others because we've kept our own currency. The euro doesn't work. How can you have a single currency that's not part of a single country? It's like it just doesn't work. When one country pays taxes, another doesn't. When one business makes a certain kind of car and another doesn't, you know, it just, how is that supposed to work? It just doesn't work. The whole point of the US having dollars and us having pounds, and the separation, is because we have different ideals of money. We have different ideals of taxes, of work, of employment, of all these different things. So having the same currency would not work. Yet they tried to get us into it. Do you remember? Well, a lot of us won't remember, but they tried getting us into changing the currency to the euro. And if that had passed, we'd be just as screwed as the rest of Europe. And believe me, it's screwed. One really good point is the same people who are telling us we should stay in, the scaremongers, that's what they're doing. They're scaremongering us into thinking we should stay in because of this, that, and the other. They're the same people who told us we need to ditch the sterling pound for the euro. The same people. They were wrong then, and they are definitely wrong now. There's no doubt about it. Why would we ditch the sterling for the euro? It makes no sense, because the euro is the worst currency in the world at the moment. It's on massive decline, and it doesn't work. It's unstable, and it's going to crash. It's going to crash if it hasn't already started to, which it has. All you have to do is look at the facts. I want to read you a quote. The guy is called Martin Schulz, or however you pronounce his last name. Sorry, I'm not very good at it. He's the president of the European Parliament, and he said, "What makes me sad and angry is the undertone of national resentment. Hatred is spread. People are used as scapegoats. It was not possible to change the UK's relationship with the EU." That's what he said. Adding that Britain belongs to the EU. So apparently we belong to the EU now, yet we're the 2nd largest economy in the EU and the 5th largest economy in the world, but we belong to the EU. We're not even connected via an actual border. We have a whole sea between us. And that brings me on to the next bit, which is the bit that everyone seems to be talking about, yet there's much bigger things like the farming and agricultural industry in the UK and the fishing industry, definitely. The fact that Europe has the rights to fish in our borders and we don't have the right to fish in our own borders. If you don't believe me, just look into it. It's a fact. Ask any fisherman out there. Like, the fishing industry in the UK has dropped drastically. That's a bigger issue than the foreign policy, which is what I'm going on to next. Everyone is now associating Brexit or leaving the EU with the idiot that is called Nigel Farage and his stupid policies and the crap he's spilling out. Sure, we do need change in our policy of immigration. We need to have some sort of control of our own borders, which we don't have with the EU. That was part of the 4 freedoms, that the EU we have a flow of people, like, well, not flow of people, but open borders with the EU. That's part of the 4 freedoms. That's what we signed up for in 1967 or whenever it was. So we can't change that. They've even said we're not allowed to change that. We're not allowed control of our own borders. But being, like I said, a separate country, we should have control of our own borders. We're not connected via land. We're not used to it, and it's not about race, which is what a lot of people associate with. You've seen who my best friend is, Asia. She's brown. She's a Muslim. I don't care. I do not care. I went to a college here in Leicester which had something ridiculous like 90% Asian Muslims. Like, that is a lot. I was literally the only white person, non-religious person in almost all of my classes. Did I care? No, I got on with them just like I get on with any other human. You're a human at the end of the day. They're British people. I don't care. Some of them weren't, some of them from other... I don't care. I don't care. It has nothing to do with your race, your skin colour. I do not care. What I care about is Britain and the culture we're losing, because we have no control of our borders. And if you don't believe me, this is their little thing which a lot of people will disagree with, and I'm just throwing it out there. This is a political video, as you've seen. Pubs, traditional pubs. And this is where everyone's going to be like, what does that have to do with anything? That is part of Britain's culture, Britain's past culture. And I say past because it's pretty much dying. Traditional pubs are no longer a thing, pretty much. Like, there's no proper traditional British pubs. They're all closing down. Traditional clubs. And I don't mean clubs as in like a nightclub where everyone goes partying. I mean like social clubs. There used to be a social club around every corner. We've got one round here, which is apparently slowly declining. And our culture is dying. You know, there's plenty more of our culture. The fishing and agriculture, that's part of our culture. It's dying because of the EU. Not because of foreigners coming over here. I couldn't care. There's skilled workers coming over here doing a lot better of a job than some of the British people who are doing nothing with their lives and living off benefits, because there's a lot of them, okay? You British people who think you have some superiority over a foreigner who's working way harder than you, paying his taxes and doing everything he should legally and working harder than you've ever worked. He should earn more money than you. I am 100% for that. But what I'm not for is just letting everyone come into the country. Which country is? Even America controls their borders. Australia control their borders. You know, why wouldn't you want to control your borders? Why is it such a bad thing for us to say we want control of our borders? Why does that make us a racist? I don't get it. Is that racism? No, the Swiss control their borders. They're the most neutral country in the world. Literally, the most neutral country in the world, and they control their borders. Are they racist? No. They just control their borders. What's wrong with that? They've kept their culture because of doing that, and it's not about not letting people in. You go over there, there are different races, religions, there are different from all over the world. They're just controlling it. It's in a controlled environment. What's wrong with that? Segregation in this country is real. If you live in this country, you will know what I'm talking about. Everyone is split. This isn't what we wanted when the UK opened its borders. We didn't want one area where it's just white people, one area where it's just Asians, one area where it's just black people. We didn't want that. We didn't want everything split. And believe me, it is, because I live in an area and a Leicester where it is truly split. I go from one area to the next, it's completely different. You literally feel like you're in a different country. I don't want that. I want to feel mixed. If we are mixed, if there are people from all different nationalities, mixers, for God's sake. Let us learn each other's cultures and ways of life. I think it's beautiful. That's why I'm so for learning other people's religions, other people's cultures, because I think it's beautiful and I think it expands your mind exponentially. A lot of the UK don't. I'm totally in agreement with that, because I live in a very, very white area where a lot of people really don't agree with that. They think that we shouldn't have foreigners coming into it. Shut the fuck up. Honestly, stop spreading your hate. It's pointless. So I think we should take control. Hey, that's my spiel over with I promise I wasn't paid to do this, like some people have been paid to say they want to stay in the EU. I'm not going to go into that either, but yeah, that's my forte. If you don't agree, I completely understand, but don't let what I've just said, if you don't agree, don't let it change your opinion of me. I'm still a human at the end of the day. I'm entitled to my opinion just as you're entitled to yours, and I respect yours. So respect mine, please. But yeah, that's going to be it for that, and let's get on with the day, even though that rant has probably just taken up the whole vlog. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, I really finished up recording the review of my little Oris. This is the new setup. Yeah, I literally went and bought white gloves, a caliper, and a scale. Yeah, I've got a bit far, I think, but hopefully people will enjoy it. I'm really hoping so. Anyway, just finished doing all the videos for the other channel. Yeah, I was thinking real quickly about the whole rant I did earlier about the EU and stuff, whether I should put it in or not, because I want to try and keep political stuff out of the vlogs, but at the end of the day, that is a part of life. That's a part of everyday life, and this is daily vlogging. So I'm going to keep it in there just to explain my reason, because I think I've openly said quite a few times that I am voting out. So I just wanted to give my reasons, and hopefully you understand them. If not, that's fine, whatever. We'll see what happens in 30 years, and then we can decide whether it was the right decision or not, or whatever. But that's going to do it for all that political crap. Tomorrow, I think we're voting tomorrow. I don't even know. Yeah, let me know down in the comments whether you would prefer never hearing anything political or just hearing it every now and again when it's important. Like this, it's quite important. But anyway, I have just finished doing all the recording. I think I'm going to quickly eat. I think I've got a microwave. Yeah, I've got a microwave burger. I'm just going to quickly eat a microwave burger. Then I might go live, even though it is, what day is it? It's Tuesday, right? Oh, it's Wednesday. Even though it's Wednesday and like it's, what time is it? 12:30. I might go live, or no, I'm going to relax, watch some videos, maybe do some editing, and then go live around 2ish, maybe. Yeah, I think that sounds like a better plan. I just finished up streaming now. I'm going to put food on a little bit. I'm just packing up the fake watch to send off, putting it straight into this bag. Send it off. I've still got till the 5th of July to get it sent off, but the quicker I get it sent off, the quicker I get my money back. Okay, I have a crap ton load of editing to do, so I'm going to call it a day here and just get all that editing done. I think my ramble this morning should be more than enough footage. Again, sorry for bringing that in. I don't really talk about politics or any of that sort of stuff in the vlogs, but when it's affecting a big thing, then I think I should talk about it, because this is a daily vlog, therefore things that happen affect the daily vlog. So I don't know, but I won't do it regularly, don't worry. But anyway, see you all again tomorrow. Bye bye. Kind of fucked up, please don't judge me, even though this is really easy to judge. I'm not going to eat all of this right now. I'm just going to eat a lot of it right now. Oh my god, they deliver desserts, like what the hell? And you have to spend a certain amount to get it delivered. I'm so fat, it's unbelievable. Such a bad choice. I'm gonna so get diabetes.